Welcome to Marrakech's legendary souks, where a maze of colours, smells and sound awaits.
Let's dive into the energy of these bustling markets together with our local tour guide Youssef.
Throughout the video we'll be sharing tips and local insights for navigating and getting the best experience out of the souks. But before that, make sure you subscribe to the channel to let YouTube know you want to see more videos just like this one.
The first tip, if you hear the word balak, this means watch out, so there might be a moped coming your way.
First up, as it was quite close to the entrance to Souk Semerine, was to pick up some traditional Moroccan pastries.
This is the picture of our King Mohammed VI. Most of the stores, administrations, houses have his picture. He's doing a great job. He's the king of the poor. He makes Morocco a very prosperous country. So a lot of pastry have sesame, almonds, nuts, peanuts, and it's like you can find it in every house in Morocco. We use it also, so actually when we invite people to come to the house,
Having picked up our delicious Moroccan pastries, we then headed deeper into the souks with Youssef.
As you're walking around, everywhere you look there are handmade products, and most of the time you can see the people creating them.
Whilst it's easy to get drawn into all of the colourful products on show, do be careful as there's lots of carts and mopeds around.
While navigating the souks, Youssef also took us into some hidden sites, including a communal bread oven, something we would have never seen without a local tour guide.
every neighborhood has one mosque, one Quranic school, one community oven like this, one community hammam, one small market for vegetables.
Getting to visit a communal bread oven was an amazing insight and something we never expected. To see the way the ovens are manned 24/7 to produce the bread for not only local families but restaurants as well is a real insight into the traditional past of Marrakech. Having had the opportunity to taste it hot out of the oven, the bread was more like cake and well worth a stop.
The Old Medina is so rustic, so old, so primitive, and time in it is so frozen.
That's almost like cake, isn't it?
It's like a cake consistency.
Having finished up at the bread oven, and whilst Tom was still occupied with the fresh bread, we headed into the carpet souk.
Whilst it was nice and quiet in the carpet souk when we visited, this was still relatively early in the day. If you're wanting to see it at its height, make sure to visit after the third prayer of the day, roughly at 3:30 in the afternoon when the auction takes place.
Soon after the carpet souk, we were then in the middle of the lanterns of the Marrakech Souks.
Like looking up at a night sky in a Marrakech market, it's no surprise these handcrafted lanterns are well regarded as a top gift or souvenir from Marrakech.
Good luck getting it in your hand luggage.
Getting to see the lanterns being handmade is a real spectacle within Marrakech, and it led soon into being right amongst the blacksmith souk, with all the noises and smells to come with it.
Be sure to mind your feet as they do work in the walkways as well.
Look at this store, complete disorder, but when you look at it, it's well organized chaos.
See, that's how I live.
Is this your office?
Yusuf mentioned earlier in the day that everybody in the Old Medina knows everybody in the Old Medina, and this was evident as we were walking around, with plenty of people stopping to greet us.
Here the guy, makes marks for leather to cut it into, different, shapes and forms. And this guy, out of nothing, he will make something. His job is to fix holes in teapots, His job is to make ashtrays, and look at his office too. Complete disorder, right?
One of the many souks in the Old Medina, the leather souk is renowned for the locals who use this to purchase the raw materials to craft the souvenirs on offer.
Whilst here, Youssef also pointed out the rolls of rubber, so just make sure when you're picking up those souvenirs what the material is.
So look at the shape.
Nestled off the side streets of the Medina was what is known as a Fondouk. Youssef explained to us that this wasn't a typical riad, but instead what was referred to as a one-star hotel. As Marrakech was on the trade route, a Fondouk was used as an inn by merchants. The large ground floor doors were purposed for their animals such as camels as a resting place, whilst the merchants themselves would rest in the rooms above and store their belongings.
This is the boss of this place. The ginger cat.
Having spent the morning exploring the Old Medina and the souks with Youssef, we fast realised that doing this tour was probably one of the best decisions we made on our trip to Marrakech.
We got to see all of the historical sites we wanted to see, along with learning the traditions and local insights, something that only having a friend on the ground would provide.
Therefore, we'd 100% recommend doing a tour with Youssef. It's probably going to be one of the best decisions you'll make when planning your trip to Marrakech. We've dropped Youssef's details in the description for anyone looking to book a tour.
Keep an eye on our channel for our Souks tips video where we take Youssef's guidance and try and make our way around the maze of souks on our own.
What could possibly go wrong? We hope you found the video useful. Make sure to drop us a like on the video and drop us any questions in the comments.
Thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next video.